Alright, how's it going, guys? So today we are on a map in the Neherrin River. Are going to be trying to catch some unique smallmouth bass and some unique crappie. I already played this a little bit earlier today, and I already got a unique smallmouth, and I do believe, if I remember correctly, I got a unique crappie in here as well. Let's take a peek. Trophy crappie. I know I have a lot of trophy crappies. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, nope, I lied. Okay, so we're gonna throw that out there. We're using a small minnow, a number 4 hook. I'm gonna try to get a gar as well, and hopefully that we'll get rid of the small smallmouth, and we'll get some bigger smallmouth as well by using that bigger hook. But we're gonna throw it out. We're gonna see what we can get. So for the crappie setup I'm using a ultralight. Oh, we already got a bite. Talk about the setup after I get this fish in. Ooh. Looks like a big bass already. Did we get our smallmouth already? Oh no, it's a gar. Long-nosed gar. Alright, so the float setup I got here is the Equator Match 86 SE with a 4500 thunder spin for the reel. We got 20-pound braid and I believe 20-pound fluoro. Like I said, number 4 eyes hook, and it's a barbless one. We're using small minnows for bait, and then your regular old pear-shaped float. For the ultralight I'm using, it's the Night Feather Golden Edition 6.6. And then we got the Aspira Golden Edition, Aspira Slim, excuse me. It's got 8 pounds of max drag. We got 10-pound braid on there, I believe, to an 8-pound fluorocarbon leader. And we have a barbless inline spinner on there for a lure. So, throw that out. So for the spinner, you're going to want to just do stop and go. You want it near the bottom. Like I said, just stop and go is all you really need there. You can also do the twitch method if you want. So how I twitch is I just hold like I'm setting the hook and then reel, and for whatever reason that classifies it as a twitch. I'm not really sure why, but it does. I've caught the crappie that are in here on both methods. Ooh, see? Oh, how do you not get hooked? Gar. And then for location wise, I think we're at the parking. I think it's called parking something. It's the one that's got the car that's parked in the water. What we got here? I will say this float rod and reel is completely overmatched for what you're going to be fishing for in here. Minus the catfish. There we go. Almost a 3-pound smallmouth. That's pretty good. The catfish, I do believe technically it is still overpowered for what they are in here. If I remember correctly, you lose XP for it, so that means that you overdid your gear in terms of power. But I just like having something heavy for the gar and the catfish. I don't like fighting those fish forever. They don't make a lot of money, take up a lot of space on your you're keeping under your stringer, whichever you're using. And this could be a crappie, just because it's moving slow. Oh, it could be a bass. What do we got? Oh no, it is crappie. It's a trophy black crappie. So you can see we got 2 green lines on the XP, so that means that we used equipment matching. And technically, I mean, I think that's you're under, but we do get an XP bonus for having the barbless hooks on it. So you can see we got 86 XP for 1 crappie, which isn't, it's not great XP, but it's not terrible XP either. I mean, I don't really think you're going to be getting much XP out of the crappies, unless you got the unique ones, obviously. Then 86 XP, because I don't think you obviously you can't go any higher than or lower than ultralight in terms of rod power and such. So like I said, for location, parking lot, and then the weed lines and stuff like that, kind of just like you would do in real life. Find weed lines, you're gonna find crappie. And that minnow has ventured out into the middle of the spot there. I'm gonna have to reel that back in because I don't like it being there. First, I'm gonna cast it out there though, so that way I don't have to pull out my whole setup when I reel this in. So the weed line here is going to be this little section right here, where you can do all this right in here. I will say I don't really like going in here, because when you reel it in, you get it stuck on the car. I like usually doing this weed patch off to the left here, because it stays away from the car that way. What did we snag? Probably a backlash of weeds, I'm guessing. Come on. Oh, we caught a turtle. I know, Mr. Turtle. Right. So this would obviously be best if you went fishing during the prime time. So how the day works for today on the river is that it starts slow and then it gradually increases to peak at about, I think, about 2 to 5 is the hours. But I want to make sure I get my money out of the trip for doing both the travel and the licensing cost. So I just fished the whole entire thing. Right. So we're gonna try cast over here. Let's see how that goes. So the rod holder I got, that came in the gold edition pack that you can get. It has the buzzer on it, so I don't really have to watch the float. Ooh, there we go. Because it'll start beeping and stuff when I get a bite. It's one of the ones that has the alarms on it. I'm sure other rod holders have the alarms on them, but that's just the one that I have. What do we got here? I don't think this is a bass. It's just coming in right too easy. What's gonna be? What is a brush and pickerel? So that fish doesn't give you a lot of money, nor does it give you a lot of XP. That's just kind of one of those, oh, that's cool, I caught that. Where are my fishies? Come on, little fishies. Come on. After this cast, we're going to take a look at the fish time and see where... Alright, so we're at 7, so we're actually on the upswing. So it should be getting good relatively soon, I would hope. And once again, our minnow has floated out into the abyss here. So we're going to reel him back in. Gonna throw more to the left this time since he wants to keep going to the right. And we're still on that weed line. So we can still get some bass and crappie. I don't think the crappies are going to be big enough to actually get that minnow. I think the hook is as big as it is, but I'm never going to say never to it. Just got hit by something there. Come on, fishes. Cast more this direction, see if we can get some bass or something. I know this stuff works because I literally was just using it yesterday when I was playing this and it was doing phenomenal. So I don't know why it's not catching stuff rapid fire like it did the other day. I'm gonna try twitching. There we go. Right by the truck. Hello, Mr. Largemouth. So 24 XP, 125 bucks. I do believe we get more money for smallmouth. The XP is not there. So in other words, less XP relative to the amount of poundage it is versus the cash. So I think smallmouth are worth more. try by the rock pile right there. See if we can pull something out in front of the rocks there. What is going on? Let me try changing the color on it maybe and see if that makes a difference. Ooh, oh, that was a bite. Let's see, what else do we have here? We have the yellow, I believe this is fire tiger. Let's try the fire tiger one. Gonna let that sink. Like I said, we're gonna do stop and go. This keeps up, we're gonna switch over to maybe my light setup with the jig worm and see if they just want. I mean, obviously, I'm only gonna get bass on that because it's a 5-inch worm. I'm gonna see if that's more what the fish are looking for, and then we'll just have to wait till later in the day to get the crappie. There we go. Something finally picked up the minnow. This is gonna be a gar. Yes, it is gonna be a gar. Cool. 6-pound long nose. Alright. Gonna throw that wide left again. Because it seems like it's drifting back into the cove here. So I'm going to switch up. We're going to go to the River Spear 7.6 with the 5-inch worm on it. We're going to see if the bass want that. And then we'll try fishing crappie later today. Got snagged on some weeds or something there. There we go. Yep, there we go. That's a bass. Cool smallmouth bass. Alright, maybe that's the first cast of that. Maybe we got something figured now. It's gonna be one of those ones where we just get 1 or 2 fish here and there to make it think we got something going on. Yeah, so I'm actually twitching this back in That's what I got him on, was the twitch. And I believe the worm is white or pearl. I forget which color it is. A third of an ounce jig head on this guy. It's got a number 1/0 hook on it. See, going right on that weed line again. Next cast, we're going to throw this more towards the center of the pond, because that's more where, or the river here. Ooh, oh, come on. Because that's more where both the largemouth and the smallmouth hang out in this particular spot. It's more towards the middle. Seems like dead center of this, so past the weed line that's behind the truck here, it seems like that's where most of the largemouth like to hang out, is there. The smallmouth mostly hang out off to the left of the truck. In my experience of catching here. There we go, there's the fish. Yep, they definitely want the worm today. Bobber's down. Hey, look at that. 4/8 smallmouth. You can't even look at it because we got a fish again. Alright. Oh, what is this? Whatever this is tiny. Is that a pickerel? We got a redfin pickerel eat a minute with a 4/0 hook. You gotta be joking me. Well, there you go. If that redfin pickerel can get a hold of that big hook, crappie certainly should. Alright. Yeah, but that smallmouth, we got $282 for it, I think, if I remember correctly. Come on. Getting bites, it's just that they're not staying on there, so they gotta be small fish or something. There it is. What is that? Oh, this could be a little young bass or something, probably. Yep. Oh, it's just reeled that thing in like it was nothing. This rod's not even heavy, like it's a light action rod. I don't know why he just came in like I had him on like a bait caster that was like double X heavy or something. That's a little confusing. Yeah, but they're definitely active on this worm today, so we're gonna stick with this. And hopefully at one point we can get a unique smallmouth, or we can start getting some more trophies. That would be nice. There we go. That looks like a good largemouth. Yep. Trophy largemouth, 3.7, 261 in cash. We got a 3 times XP penalty for being too heavy. I don't understand that. I mean, this is obviously catching him, but the problem is I don't think an ultralight rod can handle up to 1/3 of an ounce jig head, and that's really what's keeping my bait down there so that way I could properly twitch it back in. That's another fish right there. Yep, the worm's definitely the way to go today, for sure. So we're catching fish left and right here. Much better. Another 2.7 smallmouth. Bobby down. It's not even really going down. Oh, okay. I thought it was a small fish based on how that bobber was traveling. This is probably going to be a gar. Yep. Alright. Throw that back out there. There we go. There's a fish. Twitching the worm. That's definitely the way to go today. Another 2.7 smallie. Cool, cool, cool. We're the only ones who's caught anything for a while. Come on, guys. This map ain't that not bad. Oh, our friend in front of us here's got something. I'm guessing he's got a catfish since he's got the alarm on his rod. There's another fish. Come on in here, fishy. This one looks like a largemouth. Yep. 2-pound largemouth. Cool, cool, cool. Come on. I'm looking for that unique one. Come on. There's a good fish. Come on, you missed a largemouth. 2-4. Come on, fish friends, where you at? First cast for a while where we didn't get nothing. It's unfortunate. Snagged something, damn it. Oh. Oh. Caught a crayfish. See, I wish, since crayfish is a bait option, that if you catch a crayfish that you could take it and use it for bait. Bobby down. What do we got here? Boom! Nothing big. Nothing big, that's for sure. It's a pickerel. Yep. Alright, let's get you back out there, Mr. Minnows. Get us some crappies. If you're gonna catch something, get us some crappies. And back to the jigging of the worms, boys. Come on. Looking for that one good bass. Nothing that cast. Wonder if we switch the color of the worm. I don't really know how much color influences the fish on this game. Bobby down. Bam. This ain't big either. At least this one looks like it's a crappie this time. What do we get? Got a white crappie this time. Yeah, that's more what we're looking for there. I gotta check to see if we can get unique species of both the crappie or if it's just a black crappie that are unique in here. Take a peek. Yeah, so we already got 4,000 bucks, 5,000 essentially. And shad. I could try to catch a shad. That would be. I don't catch those very often. Oh, there's reddy or sunfish in here. Maggots, blood, wax worms, blood worms. I don't think I have any of that. And there is a unique crappie in here. both species. What do I have for bait? Grasshoppers, redworms. Next fish we get off of the float rod, I'll put a little redworm on and we'll see if we can get a unique bluegill or something like that, or the trophy bluegill and the unique red ear. I hope I have small enough hooks for him though. There we go. Been a minute. At least for this rod. It's fighting decent. It's a big smallmouth, guys. Hell yeah, there we go. That's what we were looking for right there. Unique smallmouth bass, 6.7 pounds, 540 bucks, 140 XP. There we go. Check that out. Alrighty, so mission accomplished. We got our unique smallmouth. I think my big personal best smallmouth on here is 7 pounds, I think. So we got quite a ways to go before we get something like that. Yeah, the jigging or the twitching of the worm on here has definitely become one of my favorite ways to catch fish on here. Just because it does catch a lot of fish, it's fairly easy to use. And pretty much all the game fish on here like having the worm too as well, which is another plus. So you can always have it with you and use it everywhere pretty much. Now we got snagged up in the weeds. Crap. It's gonna be a crawfish this time. Look at the actual weeds. It's a shell. Alright. Well, we need another unique, but we need it to be a 7 now. There's a good That's a good fish. Probably be a trophy smallmouth. Yep. 4-3. Smallmouth are trending in the right direction. It's another fish. This one is not acting like it's big. It's gonna be a little smallmouth. 2-3 smallmouth. Now we're trending down. We went from a unique to a trophy. Now we're back down to normals. Trending down, guys. Wrong direction. Come on. Give me the fishies. Come on. Ooh, there was a bite right there. You just didn't hook him. There we go. Got him that time. This ain't gonna be a good fish either. Just probably another smallmouth. There we go. He's in. 2-pounder. Yeah, we're trending down. 239 to down to 221. I'm getting smaller.